Well, hello and welcome to YPAS and duPont Manual. My name is Jason Gregory. I'm the Director of Bands at duPont Manual High School, and I'm the Associate Director of Bands at the U Performing Arts School. I want to thank you for showing interest in our campus and perhaps considering being a future student here at Manual and YPAS. Our campus is set up a little differently than some schools. It's much more like a college music school or conservatory. So I just want to kind of explain a few things and how this works. First off, most of what I'm going to tell you, you can find on our YPAS band website and our DuPont Manual band website. So if you go to ypasbands.weebly.com and dupontmanualbands.weebly.com, there's some sort of general information you'll find and also some question answer type stuff that'll be there for you as well. So if a student would like to apply to YPAS as a major, what they would need to do is apply for that magnet track, and then you're going to work up a solo, an etude, a select amount of scales, and you would also do some sight reading with us on the live audition. So those are the items you would do for an audition as a YPAS major. In addition, percussion would do a very similar thing, but what you would do is perform a 2-mallet piece, a 3 to 4 mallet piece as well, on marimba, if you have experience in that. A timpani piece, a snare drum piece, and then again, select scales you would learn. So if you go to the YPAS website, you can see under each department what the expectations are for each audition. Now, students will audition for YPAS. If accepted into the program, then that is their magnet for all 4 years. They will be a YPAS band major. On a different note, if you join DuPont Manual High School and you apply for one of the other 4 magnets, so high school, university, the journalism department, visual arts, and MST, we also allow students to play in our concert band YPAS program as what we would call non-majors. So you too would prepare an audition. Once you're accepted to Manual, you would prepare this audition in the spring. Usually we do this around April, and you would actually audition for the YPAS program as a non-major. So just to give you an idea, right now there's around 106 students in the YPAS band program, and I would say at least 30 of those students, if not a little more, are non-majors. So generally MST, HSU, but we do have some from other departments. So that option is there as well. Now, if you apply as a YPAS major, that's your only application choice, right? You can't then go and apply for another magnet after that at Manual. So just kind of keep that in mind. On average, we're allowed to accept somewhere between 21 to 25 YPAS majors a year. With our non-majors included, we usually end up somewhere around 30 to 35 students for each freshman class. So I hope this information helps. On a different topic, I'd like to talk to you about the DuPont Manual Band program. So this one's a little different. We do not have a manual concert band class that happens during the day. That is why you're allowed to audition for YPAS bands as a non-major. Here's what we do offer with the Manual Band. We offer the Manual Marching Band, the Manual Basketball Pep Band, and then we also offer a Winter Guard program, which is a performance training program that complements our fall color guard program. So flags, rifles, dance, saber, they're basically the visual element that supports our marching band. So they have their own separate competitive thing throughout the winter season, and we call it Winter Guard. So it's very similar to the way a dance team or a step team would go out and have individual competitions. And that usually lasts from January through March, and it's open to anyone. For the Manual Band, you do not have to be a YPAS major. You do not have to be in YPAS bands. With that said, approximately, right now, our 73-member marching band, I would say 75% of that band program is also in YPAS bands. So we're kind of like a college marching band. We have some students that are like music majors that are in the group. That would be your YPAS majors. Then we have students that are at Manual, that are only in the Manual marching band and pep band. In addition, Several of our color guard members and some of our even other instrumentalists are actually from our vocal and orchestra programs. Or in color guard's case, just students from around campus that have interest in dance and color guard. So the manual band is open to everyone. We don't turn anyone away. And as mentioned earlier, we're at 73 members right now. It's the largest group we've ever had. I anticipate next year we'll be well over 80 members. We take a trip to Disney World every 2 years. So that is something we do. We're also a competitive marching band. So what we do is we take this one show concept of a very challenging show, and we tweak and add and adjust things to it, and we go out and perform at band contests on Saturdays. Now, it's not every Saturday, but it is quite a few, and we have our own form of state championships as well, just like football or basketball would have. In addition, we play at our home football games. That's usually only 4 to 5 evenings. And then, of course, as mentioned, the band competitions, we go to about 5 of those as well. Marching band season is basically August through the end of October, so it's like a fall sport. Basketball pep band is around December through March. The winter guard program is January through the end of March. All of this is done after school, and students get a half credit for being in those ensembles. They do not interfere with anything we have during the school day. None of our other academic classes or none of our YPAS classes. Since I teach for both YPAS bands and manual bands, we always make sure that our calendars don't conflict. Now, can you be in other extracurricular activities and sports and be in the manual marching band? The answer is yes, you can. So I encourage you to go to the manual band website and read the question and answer section, and that'll help sort of give you a lot of the info you need. And then I'll also encourage you to go to the YPAS band website and kind of look around on there and get a feel for how things are. Ultimately, though, we treat both programs with the same expectations. So I hope this information helps you. I know you're excited to move on to high school. I know that was an exciting time in my life. And I want to wish you the best of luck as you decide which school is best for you. And we hope the DuPont Manual and YPAS is one of those schools. Please come and visit. Thanks, guys. Take care.